Hello everyone, it's Gorthad from Gorthad's Games, and today I am running the Deep Well. The Deep Well, I'll show you where it's located. It's located down here, but I'll do a discovery video, but you have to basically get it from Tan Borboth, or right up from Ekaduiel, and right up, or right down, and through, and through. Okay, so I'm running this with my level 136 yellow line captain. I may actually end up swapping that round to a blue line, but at this point in time, let's go for it. I'm actually going to run it one level higher than my level. The solo version, because I don't have terribly much left on the character's level.
The leader of the Kergrim bone worshippers, hides far within Gorthad Nûr, the Deep-barrow. He and his followers seek to complete some dark ritual of necromancy and must be stopped.
Okay, so I've got Song Brother up. Okay, let's go for this. So there's going to be a lot of things jump out at this character. A lot of the, you can basically see where I'm going, ending up there, but let's go for it. I've got a lot more healing than you would expect on this character. When that's clear, this will open. Now there's a lot of traps as well, which is one of the reasons why I've gone with a major healer. You can see them on the ground. They will keep popping up. Starting off with a heal, and then a heal over time. I've got my Grave Wound and Pressing Attack. Go with Pressing Attack because there's one of the pop-ups, one of the traps, that is. Now, as you'd expect, I'm running this in the one-player version because there's going to be less pop-ups, and they're not going to be elites. So yeah, can't get into that room, which is fair enough. You have to clear everything in an area to get access to. Yes, you have to clear everything in an area to get access to there. And in this area, you actually have to go all the way around. I'm going to be attacked from all sides. As I said, the two-player version of this does actually drop gear, or can drop gear, so it's definitely worth going for. But with the extra elites, it's easier for me just to tell you what's going on. So that's going to pop up if, yeah, there it is. Got to get rid of the pile of bones. And with just so much damage that just comes as incidental, you just have to run a healer pretty much. Oops, there I missed one, obviously. There, I missed it. Okay. Let's keep going round. I'll actually skip that one and let the archer take care of it, and I'll take care of somebody else. Yeah, this is all yellow, and that's because I'm running at one level higher. But the healer, with so much healing going on, yeah, that's right. Come this way. Okay, the archer's going to deal with that. Well, the Bow Maiden's taking a lot of damage. Okay, so let's have some extra healing. Got to get rid of that. That's another lot of damage. As I said, one of the reasons why it's hard to actually run this with anything other than a champion, or even the champion has problems just because you're constantly running over traps. There's not much you can do about it. I mean, you can keep an eye on them. Oh, where's this? Lost my connection to the... Okay, keep going on. Yep, took more damage, so did the Elven Bow Maiden. You just have to keep going round here until you get back to the initial spot. Let's go for more healing. But now this will be open. Okay, so this is the first area. So I've just been all the way around here just to get into here. And let's go in. I'll actually go straight for the boss. And pop some of the extras. An extra parry, an AoE, some more healing, some more damage. I'll back it up a little bit, get my mark going. Okay, stun worked. Pick up some of the others. I am actually going to run out of power. Okay. A little bit of healing on that. Okay, so there we have the first of the bosses done. And let's see what we get. I'll actually put that down. So this is going to be a non-silver chest. As I said, the 2 or 3 player versions of this actually drop silver chests. So the best you're going to get is a well-preserved relic of Minas Ithil. There's a fair chance that a Morgul, one of the Morgul Reclaimers gear will drop. Although I don't think I've actually got any of that sitting there. There's one. Morgul Reclaimers gear. So at level 137 I'd be dropping a level 137 Morgul Reclaimers greaves, or jewelry. So all of the jewelry drops potentially from the silver chests, and the leggings and the feet. So it's definitely worth running, but I probably wouldn't run the I probably wouldn't run this just for the gear, although you can do it. I'd probably be like the others. I'd be running Harrowing of Morgul and the Shadowed Roost in preference to running this for level gear. Okay, let's keep going for a bit. Now I'll look at changing over to a different line, different trait tree, just to speed things up a little bit. Okay, let's try a different trait tree. We'll go red. Okay, standalone. I'll go for the archer again. Different archer. That's okay, and I can't do any of that. So I'm going red line instead. So I'm going to be doing a lot more damage. I'm going to be far more reliant on the noble mark and the rallying cry. But let's see how we go. And you'll see that I'm going to be taking a lot more damage. It's a lot harder to keep my maximum health under control. Okay, let's keep going. There's another trap and things dropping out. I definitely have to keep the food up if I'm going to be running red line, but it is faster. Things are going to drop out everywhere. But definitely faster at taking things out. And it's so good that in one player version of this, the solo version, you don't get anywhere near the number of elites, which is really quite good. Okay, I'm going to keep going through. Now I'm going to have to go into each of these 3 rooms. At least I have to do that in the 2-player version. Now, in the 2-player version, there is a rune stone here. You have to get rid of all the invokers, I'm pretty sure, but there is a rune stone in here that you would have to. Oh, actually, yeah, I can't do that. That you would have to deal with, that you don't have to deal with in the 1-player version. So I'll go straight for the gate here and see if I can get through. Much faster. This is the new standalone ability that goes with the captain. It basically soups up all of the solo aspects of the no, see, it's still there. Okay. So you can't get through, you can't go north until you've got rid of the other 2 invokers as well. And we'll go through those. I'm used to running the 2-player version just purely and simply for the gear. So running this at 1-player version is slightly different. Okay, I'm definitely taking more damage than usual. Okay, so that's one. That's the second one of those. I've got some. Let's keep going. Let's get the third one. Oh, we've got a whole heap of stuff dropping down. Okay. I had to go for a little bit more damage that time. And we have the last of the invokers. Okay, so with those three gone, those three rooms cleared, we should be able to go back. And that should be open. Here we go. Now, I am going to have to seriously think about going back to the other line for the end of this, just purely and simply because it's just going to take, I'm going to take a lot of damage, and I can't really get away with it with the higher DPS version. And I am going to go for the Herald of Hope this time. Okay, so far more healing, but more chance of survival. Far less damage. As you can see, the damage is a lot less, but you do actually have a high probability of getting through, which of course is the main aim of it. Get through as fast as you can on the trash mobs. Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing the side ones. Yes, I was able to push far enough down that Words of Courage actually worked. As a solo, that usually doesn't, Words of Courage usually does not work, but it's nice to be able to pick it up. And we'll go for the other pile of bones. Okay, and now you can see that that has now opened. Now this room that we're about to come to is quite full, which is another one of the reasons why I need all the healing that I can get my hands on. Bring him down. As soon as I've cleared the whites, the boss is going to start. So we'll go around sequentially. They will all come in, but definitely have to get rid of as many of these as possible. Well, I have to get rid of all of them, but you can see the health is not going down by much, which is because I've got the extra healing ability from this, and I'll show that again at the end. I mean, good DPS is important, but for the captain, you've got a choice. You can either stay alive or DPS your way through. And sometimes you can get away with the DPSing your way through, sometimes you can't. And we've got the last one of these. I might even use, because I'm using the Hope Herald, I might even use the forced attack ability to force it to attack him instead for a bit while I get things in order. Remove a corruption. Okay, I'm going through this on full health, which is great. Well, there we go. And it did pop the level. Okay, I knew it had popped the level at some point, but it's nice that it actually did it at this. Nice that it did it here. Okay, so let's go and open this chest. Although there is nothing special that will drop from it. Oh, I got a crafting components. Okay, and I did get a tracery, which I am going to get rid of almost certainly. I'm almost certainly not using Shield of the Dunedain. Now, I will point out though that what I am using for this captain is not just the extra bleed pulses and cutting attack damage and the other things, but I am actually using vocal skills healing and melee skills healing, mainly to get the Inspire Song Brother up, to get the Words of Courage up, the Two Arms. See, these are all things that, and Standard of Honor. These are all some really nice healing things that just don't come with the other builds. Other than that, it's a fairly standard red line build. More damage over time, as well as single target. So it's designed around the red line, even if I'm actually running it yellow. But just thought I would show you all of that, and I'm running fairly boring. It is actually the aggressive version. I'm running fairly straightforward captain builds, but that is the Deep Barrows. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Might as well go out this way. Went the wrong way. Ha. So yeah, that's the Deep-barrow, and thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye all.